Hello, everyone. This is Linda Drummond with Network in Action. And today I have the privilege of speaking with Dan Martinez. Hi, Dan. How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing, Linda?
Great. Thanks for asking. Dan, let's tell everybody your company name and what it is you do.
Yes, I'm a private chef in Atlanta, and it's under Chef Dmart, and I help a lot of people eat and also learn how to cook in their own kitchen or at an event.
That's wonderful. So, Dan, sort of a unique business. How did you get into this business?
Well, I started cooking at an early age for my grandmother. She was the chef. She had come from Oaxaca, Mexico, and a lot of Mexican cooking. My grandfather ran a Utah hotel where I'm from, Salt Lake City, Utah, and he and her met in the kitchen. As a kid, I learned a lot of different techniques, a lot of traditional techniques, and then I moved to Atlanta. When I learned about the big green egg, well, you combine my history of cooking with big green egg, and I will tell you, the fire, the connection made all the difference. And that's when I started really cooking for a lot of people.
Wow, that's fascinating. Well, cooking for a lot of people means that you've got a lot of success stories, I'm sure. Would you mind sharing a success story with us?
Yes, my favorite success story. I was called by a doctor at a hospital, and I want to leave a few specifics out because this is easily traceable, and I want to protect their privacy. But this doctor called me and said, I have a patient, really bad shape, and a young adult, 17, 18. And the doctor said, I can't get them to eat anything else besides fast food, specifically Chick-fil-A, because it's right across the street from the hospital, and all he wants is a chocolate shake. Won't touch the hospital food, very picky, just thinks it's gross. And she goes, I kind of agree. The hospital food is not the best cuisine. So the boy's father contacted me and said, hey, I heard you're a private chef. What can you do? So after an interview and a customized menu, I dropped off to the security front desk. Keep in mind, this was during COVID. I dropped off at the front desk meals every 2 to 3 days that were fresh cooked, vegetables, proteins, customized to their menu preferences, and to where they could easily reheat it because they had a microwave and a small little kitchen, they told me, and just a lot of good freshness with the right flavors that they favored. And little, I was getting feedback constantly. Well, after 3 weeks of this, doctor called me and said, I don't know what I would have done without you. He is now healed back to health because of what you did. I wasn't getting enough calories in him. I was at a loss, and now with your food and what you did and how you did it, he is now going to be making a recovery.
Ah,
The family wasn't from Atlanta. The family was from up north. It's a very unique situation. And I will say this is one that will always stick with me.
oh, Dan, what a success story. And how heartwarming to know that you were able to make a difference in that young man's life.
Yep.
All right, gosh. All right. So on the the edge of that, Dan, what would you consider a really good referral for you?
I am located in Atlanta, and I've been requested for other cities. So it is possible regionally to me to go cook as a private chef. But it's really anyone that's looking for a private chef for customability, where they know I'm going to be sourcing from farmers markets and hand picking or making everything from scratch. Um, for instance, I'm doing a pasta meal for a funeral service for the families to gather, and going as far, the client from New Jersey said, well, what kind of bread are you going to make with the bruschetta, for example? Where are you going to get it from? And I said, what do you mean? She's like, well, I don't like the bread down here in Atlanta. Like, this isn't good bread. In Jersey, it's better bread. And I said, I get it, but I'm making it from scratch. She goes, oh. I said, yeah, I have a sourdough starter. I do a baguette style, make it a little bit larger. I bake it myself on stones or big green egg, depends. But no, I make it myself. So I think the clients that really resound with me is ones that I can truly customize for their experience.
That's wonderful. And that is so, it's such a positive experience for someone when you can help them customize what they need. So I totally get that. Now, when you are not making everybody happy with their food, what do you like to do for fun?
Well, my family, we're very active, and one of the number one things right now, and it seems like a year-round job that I have, is travel hockey for my 9-year-old son. So we go to regional cities, but also I coach. So I'm on the ice with practicing. And so that's really what we're all about right now, as it seems like it takes over your life. When the sun is shining, I do play golf quite a bit. And then with my son, and we go fishing and camping. So we like being outdoors a little bit too.
Awesome. Awesome. And finally, Dan, if someone wants to use your services or they know someone else that needs your services, how can they reach you?
Yeah, my website has my email, my contact information with all my social media, which is chefdmart.com. My email is dan@chefdmart.com, so it's very easy. Anyone in this networking group, I will list my phone number and that will be my cell and it'll be a direct contact. And that's why I'm here.
Awesome. Well, Dan, it has been such a pleasure speaking with you, and I love hearing your success stories and what you do. I wish you the best of luck and welcome to Network in Action.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
You have a fantastic day.
You too.